Patriot coming at you with another one. Um, I just wanted to put this video out. I'm sure that everybody has seen the presidential debate yesterday. I should say the Democratic debacle debate yesterday that took place, and the way the left and the mainstream media today has been putting out nothing but meltdown after meltdown of what they feel was going to be an attack on Trump that people were going to believe coming from Biden. And lo and behold, they realized that as of, I think it was about a week or two ago, when they started to putting out the narrative that a lot of the video that you see of Joe Biden falling down or just mumbling or just, speaking incoherently, that they started saying that it was what they called deep fakes or something like that. That, in other words, like Fox News and right wing media was supposedly editing all these videos to make Joe Biden look bad. But if anybody saw the debate last night, just so everybody knows, he made himself look bad. And it's not surprising. It's definitely not. I did watch the debate. I won't lie, okay? There were a couple of questions that I thought Trump should have hit back hard on it. But then when I realized after watching the whole thing, I realized, like, he didn't even have to, like, push back hard on a couple of questions because Biden was destroying himself. Okay, had Trump spoken anymore, in my opinion, it probably would have kept Biden shut. But it was good that he didn't go in depth into a couple of, like, the questions that I said, because it basically just exposed Biden for the in my opinion, just for the snake that he is. Okay. And I think that's why the mainstream media today is having a total meltdown on what happened. And they know that it's not that they're losing. And I know I've been saying that a lot. It's that they've lost. They've basically lost. And I'll tell you why I say that after I play this video. But before anything, two things. One, I want to apologize about the video content I've been putting out. As I've been saying, I've been having problems, so I'm hoping this video is able to upload. For some odd reason, every time I put my commentary, it's just showing up as error while everything else is recording. Okay, that's the first thing, so I'm hoping this comes out. It's going to be a short one when it's all said and done. Number two, I just want to thank all my new subscribers and all my subscribers here on YouTube and on Rumble. So don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, pass the channel around. Keep the movement and the family growing. If you want to help support the channel, you can buy a t-shirt at my merch store, truepatriot.com. And also, I haven't been able to put down the link for my Cash App as of late, but on my older videos, there's a link in the description for that. So I'm going to play this one part right here, and this goes to show you. And let me add some context to this. I was looking at a lot of people's commentary today, and I'm talking from X and YouTube and all these different platforms. The left, how can I say, the left lapdogs have been putting out so much garbage that now the new narrative is that Biden, shame on anybody for picking on Biden because he stutters, which is just total bullshit. It's total bullshit, people. Okay? The man never had a stuttering problem before. It was never brought up. What the problem is now is that the man's got dementia going on, or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's embarrassing. I blame the Democratic Party, his wife, and the powers that be for putting this man on stage, knowing very well that he's just not mentally capable of dealing with anything. And basically, it just showed the world that, you know what? Everything that the left is saying about Biden is not true. Okay? The guy's a disaster. He's brought the country, into a very dangerous, place and time, and he needs to go. Plain and simple. So me watching all this commentary, like I said, give me a minute. I'm gonna show the video. One of the things that came up that caught my attention, and I'm gonna play this piece right here. That even if anybody saw this right now, the look on Biden's face should explain it all, because it's not a lie. Even though Jake Tapper and the rest of them today, and after the debate, Anderson Cooper and all that, all they could do when they were referring to Trump was saying that, Biden couldn't keep up with Trump's lies or whatever the case is. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, because Biden's been a liar. He's always been a liar. He'll always be a liar. And these people on the left, they're following suit and they're feeding that beast. Okay? So when Biden comes out and says, oh, just for instance, that if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black, it's like, really? But when it comes to video and audio that has been put out in the mainstream media, there's a lot of it you can't hide. Okay? And even with Biden and the left's power, they seem to forget how Biden felt and things that he said about black people. Okay? And it's funny that, you know what? This is the way I see it. If he said it and he meant it and he changed his ways, then good. People do have the right to change their ways and have a better heart. But why is it okay for Biden to say what he wanted to say, and he can have a change of heart and people have to forgive him, but whatever Trump did in the past, they still want to bring it back to haunt them, as if he can't change? And the reason why I say that is because I'm going to play the clip now. Listen to what Trump said and look at the look on Biden's face. Here we go.
Climate initiatives, but will you take any action as president to slow the climate crisis?
Well, let me just go back to what he said about the police, how close the police are to him. Almost every police group in the nation from every state is supporting Donald J. Trump. Almost every police group. And what he's done to the black population is horrible, including the fact that for 10 years he called them super predators. In the 1990s, we can't forget that. Super predators was...
Do you see the look on his face, the way he turned real quick, as if he was caught off guard? Because it's the truth. When Biden was a senator, and you could look it up, and the reason why I can't bring it up because I don't have the capability of editing, he said that in front of Congress. Okay? And it was all about, I believe it was school integration. And this was back when he had black hair, when he was young. And it's on video. Okay? Now it's funny that if you've seen the debate last night, Biden was trying to air out supposedly Trump's dirty laundry, saying that he slept with a stripper and a porn star or whatever the case is, this and that. And people are going to look at that and be like, that's right, he's nothing but a scumbag or whatever the case is. But then when Trump brings up about what Biden said about black people, calling them super predators, the look on his face was like, wait a minute, you're going to let him get away with that? Is he allowed to say that? I thought we were going to edit everything. I thought you moderators were going to control everything. It's total bullshit. What Biden is doing, what he's done, what he's up to, and that includes the left and the powers that be. But yet they want to go and point the finger at everybody. Meanwhile, they don't want people to believe anything that they've done or they've said that is actual proof. See, the accusation of Trump sleeping with a porn star, number one, was never proven. Okay? Number two, the comment that Biden made about not wanting to send his kids, okay, I believe he used the term an urban jungle or something like that, and then he called them super predators, meaning black people. That's on video. Okay? And it's not AI generated. That's been in the news for decades, but nobody will talk about it. Nobody will bring it up. I'm even surprised Trump brought it up, and hats off to him. Because these people are so ugly, you have to show their ugly heads. Okay? And now, today, just to wrap this up, like I said, I'm looking at all these people on the mainstream media acting as if, you know what, Biden was never the right choice. We don't know what to do. This, and that. Well, here's the problem. Number one, the election was stolen, so it was never given to you. So that's why you Democrats are falling apart. Okay, plain and simple. Excuse me. Because if he really had 81 million people that voted for him, where are they? Why was CNN so afraid to have a live audience during this debate? I'll tell you why. Because they figured, you know what? If we don't have a live audience, and if we tell YouTube and mainstream media not to let this debate be live streamed or channels will be deleted, that they had control of the narrative. But all they did by doing those two things right there was intriguing people to want to watch the debate even more. So they thought that by them censoring the audience, by not being there, by them censoring people from live streaming, that nobody would see all the lies of how the mainstream media is saying that the right is editing videos of Biden not being mentally stable. But it backfired because more people watched it. And they thought for themselves and said, you know what? This is total bullshit. And the look on Biden's face after Trump just made pointed out what he said says it all. Okay? You know, he also made a comment that Trump is he's a whiner during the debate. Look at the look on Biden's face. Who looks like a whiner now? Because Trump pointed out what he said about black people being super predators. You know, for the longest, for months now, almost a year, I've been saying that the Democrats are losing. After last night's debate, after this one thing that Trump pointed out, the look on Biden's face, they're not losing. They've lost. Plain and simple. And like I said before, being that they wanted to have control of everything, being that they felt they needed to rig elections and stuff like that and call people liars and point things out that are not true and keep a fake narrative going, what they did wrong was put all their faith in Biden. And now the election is only 3 months away? And they have no Democrat runner-up. Okay? They've got so many people in the Democratic Party fighting for so many different causes. You got the Palestinians fighting for free Palestine. You got the transgender people fighting for transgender rights. You have the black people who feel that they want reparations. I mean, and it goes on and on and on. You got the illegal immigrants coming in, and then you have illegal immigrants fighting for illegal immigrant rights. You have the liberals fighting for teaching sexualization in the schools. You have so many different factions of the Democratic Party that they're not united. They're supposed to be the party of unity. They're not united. But yet you have one man on the right that has united half the country, and more people on the left, their eyes are being opened and they're joining the right because they see the bullshit from the left. And mark my words, they're going to try to stick somebody on the Democratic side and try to pretend that that person got 91 million votes to win. So don't let them fool you. Get out there and vote, people. It's in the bag. The Democrats have lost. Plain and simple. There's no coming back from this debate. There is no coming back from the chaos and destruction that Biden and his regime and the powers that be have caused. Okay? So for them to say that they're going to win because they know what's best for democracy, I don't think so. And that's because they forgot that America, okay, is a republic, is a constitutional republic, not a democracy. But anyway, that's what I got for you. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, pass the channel around, give it a thumbs up. If you can help support the channel, in my other videos, like I've been saying, there's a link in my description to my Cash App and my merch store, TrueOutlawPatriot.com. So remember, people, stay vigilant, keep praying for this country, keep praying for each other, keep praying for the children, and keep praying for Donald Trump. Peace.